Good evening. This is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Gonna do one cast today. It's Thursday. I gotta get a jig here real quick. Try something a little different. I know it's a little after 7. It's 7:20. I'm out late this evening. So, I'm below lookout. I should have done this before I got started. I'm going to tie. I got the 25th ounce white I used last evening on. Same rod, 2-pound line. And I'm putting on a second jig in tandem, about a foot apart, a 25th ounce sculpin. Okay, I'll try it. I'm going to stay in the deep water. They're running 2 units, 6,400 CFS. Same as they did last 2 or 3 evenings. And those are dogwoods that are blooming. I've got a dogwood in my yard that's really out and not full bloom, but bloomed. And it's kind of crazy that last week when we had the real cold, freeze, like teens, was last week. It really burned the white flowers that were in the trees, like the Bradford pears and stuff. We've got some Bradford pears in our yard, the resort. And they turn yellow. That didn't go very deep. It was not a good cast. It burned all those white flowers off, and now they're back. So this water's deeper than up below the dam, so I'm gonna have to go down there a little ways. I fully expect to lose a few jigs doing this. March 27th in the dogwoods over Lilley. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Oop, that's bottom. Ah, no. Told you I was going to lose some jugs. Did I get any back? No. Crud. Okay. Maybe I'll just put one on. And I'm going to put a white on. Put a white and gray. There are a lot more things in this stretch to get snagged on than up below the dam. Okay. Well, that is light. Fishing today was tough. Blake came in the same time Rick Legzett came in, and both of them were saying that, and this was about 3 o'clock, fishing was tough. And then I had some guests come in and said they didn't catch any fish. Well, it was windy today. Blake said they had a good chop all day. Just they didn't want to bite. So that's what I mean. I don't know if I'm going to catch anything either. I know this front's supposed to go through about midnight. It's supposed to be 50 tomorrow, 54, 60, I can't remember. Tomorrow night's supposed to be 31. I am barely reeling. I'm just daring that jig to go down and get snagged, just like that. One of these times it's going to be a fish. Stick with white and gray. Thought I felt something. Yeah, if the wind kicks up, there's no way I can fish this jig. Be very difficult. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff. Wow. Maybe I ought to back out. The idea is to catch a bigger fish along the bank in the deeper water, but that's where all the snags are. Tell you what, pretty sure this is a 16th ounce that got in my 25 ounce box. So let's go and get away from the bank. This is a sculpin with a sculpin head. It might be a 50th. Just looks a little bigger. I think it is a 50th. Yeah, throws a little further. Probably not going to get any snags out here, at least. Maybe. The kingfisher's busy. Steve Dickey's out. He's fishing below me. I seriously thought about drifting a scud. Sometimes they're just not biting. This is one of those days. Okay. I'm gonna go across the narrow flats. If I can't catch one there. It's gonna be a short evening. Steve's headed in. Last cast. Guys, they are not biting. Either that or they didn't want what I had offered. I knew it'd be slow, but that's pretty slow. Not a bite. But it's a nice evening. It's hot. I've got this jacket on. I always usually wear a jacket when I'm on the water because the water's cold. It makes it cold, but it's hot still. So, I'll head in. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.